Well, you can probably see the blue sky behind me. It's a glorious day, sunshine wise. It's a bit on the chilly side, but not too bad at all. We seem to have been lucky with the weather the last few days. It's been quite mild, and we've had a reasonable amount of sunshine, which is always welcome. So I'm just getting out for a little bit of a walk this afternoon. No place in particular to go, just to stretch the legs, to be honest. But yeah, I'm down in Bedfordshire again at the moment. Going to be here till the weekend. And I'm going to go down to see family in Essex, down near Basildon. Spend the weekend down there, and then I'll be back up. And then it's not going to be that long now before we set off for our Spanish trip. About 4.5 weeks. And before I do that, I've got to go down and meet up with some friends down in North Devon. So yeah, that's going to be good. I'm going to go and spend, 4 or 5 days, whatever, with friends down there. And then once I leave there, I'll just hop along the south coast towards Newhaven, which is where my ferry will take me from Newhaven to Dieppe on the start of the Spanish trip, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, everything's looking well at the moment. Yeah, I'm just out on my walk, and I can't believe the number of blackberries in the bushes. Look like a little bit like blueberries, but I understand they're quite sour by comparison. But they use them to make sloe gin, I'm told. There's literally thousands and thousands of them. Welcome. Yeah, just getting up this morning, and finally it stopped raining. It rained all through the night before last, all day yesterday without stopping, and most of the way through last night as well. I think there's a storm, I'm not sure, that's sort of come across the UK. I know Wales have been particularly heavily affected by it, but yeah, at least it stopped raining. It's not too cold, it's not too bad at all actually. But I've been on the farm for a couple of days now, and I'm heading off this morning. I'm actually going down towards Essex, in the Basildon area. My sister lives down there, and I'm going to go and see my sister for the weekend. Unfortunately, where she lives, I haven't got the opportunity where I can park the motorhome there. It's on a busy road, and there isn't really anywhere to safely park it. But I found a campsite only about 5 minutes drive away from where she lives, called Barleylands. It's on a farm apparently, but it's got quite good reviews. And although I don't usually go into campsites, on this occasion it makes sense to. So I'm going to set off in a short while, make my way down towards, as I say, the Basildon area in Essex, and then get set up on the campsite. Paid for a hard standing pitch, so that should be good. And then my sister will come and pick me up later on this afternoon or early evening, and we've decided that we're going to have an Indian takeaway for our evening meal tonight. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's a long time since I've had an Indian takeaway actually, so yeah, looking forward to it. So I'm going to set off shortly, and I'll catch you up on the way along. So I'm on the M1 and once again it's slow moving. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be said, the visibility is not good. It's really overcast and quite misty. But yeah, so yeah, I've got about another, 10 miles or so on the M1 before I then turn off onto the M25, which again is usually chock-a-block and slow moving. But there you go. Look on the bright side, we are actually making progress. Yeah, this is where I parked up last night. Quiet night, and it was good to go and see my sister. So it's unusual for me to come in a campsite, but yeah, it was quite a good stop. Got hook up and everything I need. Yeah, I spent a nice comfortable night here in a campsite called Barleylands. It's near, or just on the edge of Billericay in Essex, to visit my sister, and yeah, I had a great evening. So this was the obvious place to park up. Unfortunately, where she lives, I can't park the van. It's just not convenient. So this is only 5 minutes or so drive from her house. So she came and picked me up from the campsite last night. We had a really great evening with family. And yeah, I'm just about to set off back up to Bedford and the farm. But yeah, it's been a nice stop. All the facilities, there's showers and everything you could want. It's a massive place though. It's not my idea of a campsite as such, because it is so big. There's about 100 pitches, and it's also part of a complex. It's like there's crazy golf, there's I think a football area, they have a marquee where they have events going on, they've got a restaurant, craft shops and all sorts of things. So it's a massive big complex. But yeah, for me, for one night, just to park up, plug in and yeah, enjoy it, it was fine. Not the sort of place I would like to come and spend too much time in. Having said that, looking around, there's quite a lot of campers, motorhomes and indeed caravans. So I don't know, this time of the year, probably not on holiday, but maybe I'm thinking it could be, workers that are working on roads or something like that, close by, and they just have their caravans parked up on here. But yeah, but overall okay. So yeah, I'm going to hit the road. Gotta go up the probably go up the M1 again, I think, going back. I'm not really sure. I've got three choices. I can either go M25 M1, M25 M11 or M25 A1. I'll make a decision on the way. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to set off and I'll catch you later. Hi, good morning guys. It's a lovely sunny morning, but my goodness, it was cold again this morning. I got up around 7:30 and it was 7 degrees inside the motorhome. So yeah, heating's gone on, and yeah, after breakfast warmed up a lot. So as I said, it's a lovely sunny day, start of the week, which is good. Got a few things to try and catch up on today. I need to go and get some more LPG for my boiler heater, and I'm also going to top up with diesel for the diesel heater, so I've got a couple of forms of heating. I'm also trying to fit another radio into the moho. When I bought the moho back in May, it had a radio in it, obviously, but it's a really old one. I mean, the mohome's nearly 20 years old, so I think it was the original one. So it doesn't come with Bluetooth, so you can't use any auxiliaries with it, so I'd like to change it, but I'd like to go for a hands-free set. And I'm having devil's own job. I can go and buy a radio, but nowhere can actually supply me the harness that goes from the existing setup in the van to a new radio, or at least they're saying they haven't got it. They've got lots of choice, but I don't know. So I'm going to go out again today and see whether I can find a solution, be it I've got to change the radio that I bought, or I've got to change the harness. I'm not really sure. So yeah, that's my job of the day. So going to do that in a little while. Hopefully the weather stays reasonable. Get some charge in the batteries from the solar. It's not looking too bad actually at the moment. Yeah, I'll catch you later. So I'm back on the farm. Yeah, it's not the best place to be at the moment, to be honest. There's so much rain over the last few days that the parking area, the main paddock, is in fact very muddy and soggy, and the outside area where I'm standing at the moment, let me turn around and show you. You can see all the tyre tracks in the grass, and yeah, it's not very nice at all. It's really getting churned up. But yeah, so I'm probably only going to stay here for another day, maybe two, and then I'm going to head off. Where to, I don't know yet, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, as I say, I'm going to head off. In fact, I've only got 27 days, just under 4 weeks. In fact, 4 weeks yesterday that I've got my ferry booked to go down through France into Spain for the winter. So not a great deal of time, but one or two little things I want to do before that. And yeah, and I've also got to go down to, well, not got to, but I'm going down to see some friends of mine in North Devon. They've invited me down. I normally go at Christmas if I'm not away, but as I'm going to be away at Christmas this year, they've asked me if I want to go down for a few days beforehand. So I'm going to go towards the end of the month, so another 10 days or so, and I'll probably spend 4 or 5 days down there. So what I'm thinking of doing is probably getting away from here in the next couple of days, and then I don't know, probably head down to the south coast somewhere, and then maybe just potter along around the south coast and make my way eventually down to North Devon, and spend a few days there, as I say, and then just kill time until the ferry. It's beautiful days as far as the sun's concerned. It's lovely and sunny, or it's been, and it's lovely blue sky, but it is cold. I woke up this morning and it was only 7 degrees inside the motorhome. So yeah, I want to get abroad and get some winter sunshine and warmth, but not long to go now. As I say, it's only about 4 weeks, so yeah, looking forward to it. Okay, so I've just come in from the cold. It's getting bitterly cold outside, but yeah, so I've come in, nice cup of coffee in a minute, and yeah, warm up a little bit. But as I said, I'm off down to Broughton to see some friends of mine before I head off to Spain, middle of December. So yeah, I'm going to be setting off in the next 2 or 3 days. So I've got some bits and pieces to do in preparation, getting things sorted out on the van, what I'm taking, what I'm not taking, etc. So yeah, I'm going to be busy doing that probably for the next day or so. I've also just received a parcel from Amazon. I think I might have mentioned that there are in fact 3 of us going down to Spain together, friends. And so we've invested in a set of walkie-talkies. This one has just arrived today. So yeah, the idea is that we can keep in touch as we're going down, just in case of emergencies and things like that. So I'll let you know how we get on with these, because it's the first time we've actually used them on our trips. So yeah, hopefully that will be something that's beneficial to us. So as I say, I'm going to end this one here. A huge thank you, by the way, for everyone that subscribed. It really is encouraging, and lovely to hear your wonderful comments. And yeah, I've had 1 or 2 comments that have actually taught me something with regards to heating as well. So that's again something. So yeah, thanks very much, and thanks for the comments, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Stay safe and stay warm. See you soon. Bye.